I'm Vargas, Lingat, and I'm the first presenter of the book 1. Our topic is all about project initiation. When we say project initiation, it is the successfully beginning the project to create a successful end. Meaning, lahat ng project ay ginagawa para mag-produce ng magandang result or magiging benefit ng isang company. So, initiation is the creation or improving a new thing or a new project to benefit the company. So, may tayo na tinatawag ng initiating core process. At under nito yung ICO, input plus output. Lahat naman tayo familiar sa ICO. So, ang ICO ginagamit ko sa meaning sa natin madala sa PC or sa mga system. But for now, gagamitin natin siya in the project. So, may tayo tinatawag na iba't ibang input tayo sa project initiation. First is sa project description. Project description, nilalaman nito yung how to describe the project or ano yung content ng project or kung para saan yung project. Papasok dito kasi kung ano yung magiging kabuuan ng project or kung ano yung magiging laman na inaasahan ng mga company sa project proposal na gagawin mo. So, next is the strategic plan. So, marami naman strategic plan na ginagamit sa paggawa ng project eh. So, for example, ito yung strategy ko. Ang strategy ko ay kung paano mag-sell ng isang product sa ibang lugar na hindi magkakaroon ng comparison between the other products. So, parang example ito sa Jollibee ko, which is the map float and the university float. Ang university float kasi ay iba-iba pang kulay. So, ginawa nila ng bagong paraan o dinevelop nila kung paano para hindi magkaroon ng patent or magkaroon ng isang trademark yung isang float nila. So, project selection criteria. Sa isang project, marami tayong criteria na kailangan sa alang-alang. The place, the target people, the value proposition, and etc. So, lahat to kailangan nating maging basis para magkaroon tayo ng successful project initiation. So, historical information. Lahat ng project ay may iba't ibang historical information or may mga pinanggalingan to bago mabuo. So, ang project initiation kasi, nasa alang-alang niya yung historical background na isang project. For example nga yung, huwag na tayo lumayo, so, Jollibee and macro. Yung macro kasi, nanggaling niya sa macro eh. So, nagkaroon ng idea yung Jollibee kung paano nila i-input yung Coke na mayroong ice cream sa loob. At tawag niya itong university fruit or master fruit. So, process. Sa process kasi, dito na kung paano nabubuo or kung paano ginagawa yung isang project. So, mayroon tayong code na tinatawag sa project initiation. Yung initiation is the process of formally recognizing that a new project exists or that an existing project should continue to a new project. So, sa project initiation, kailangan natin salang-alang kung yung gagawin ba natin project ay existed na o hindi pa. Kasi once na nag-create tayo ng isang project, kailangan natin malaman kung nagkaroon ba ng ganitong project na in the past few years or past few months. So, mayroon din tayong mga project na kailangan lang natin na existed na pero develop natin para magkaroon tayo ng bagong project proposal like the Jollibee and Macro. So, after natin mag-input ng mga project description, historical information, strategic plan, and project selection criteria, at na-process na natin to, mag-produce tayo ng isang output. So, ang output natin is a project proposal. Para sa thesis natin, ang output natin is thesis proposal. Tulad sa thesis natin, ang project proposal ay may be approved or disapproved or may kulang lang. So, mag-depende ang project proposal sa mga in-input natin data at kung paano natin pinasa ito na magkamap tayo sa isang objective na ikabubuti ng isang company. So, project manager identifies a type. So, lahat naman ng company o lahat ng project ay nagkakaroon ng isang project manager na siyang ang hawak sa lahat ng sa project na ito na pwede maging benefit ng isang company. So, for example, in-assign ako as a project manager. I have responsibility on producing a new project that will benefit my company or the company that's hired me. So, meron tayo iba't ibang tools and techniques na ginagamit sa project initiation versus sa project selection method. So, may iba't ibang method sa pag-create ng project. For example, the spiral model, the modified water approach, ginagamit ito sa madalas natin sa system para magkaroon ng isang magandang project. So, dito nagbe-basis kung paano natin ginagawa yung isang project. So, expert judgment. Pagkatapos natin magkaroon ng output, nandiyan yung mga eksperto na magbibigay ng judgment nila sa ating project proposal kung approve ba ito or disapprove. So, nagbe-basis din ito kung paano nila ibibigay yung haka-haka nila doon sa project natin na pwedeng maging benefit natin or pwedeng maging fees natin. So, the next report is the Paulo Vargas to discuss about more project execution.
Hi guys, I'm going to report about the managing expectations in project management. Successful projects meet or exceed key stakeholder expectations and requirements. Helping this be done when working with the client, sponsor, senior management, and users of the project deliverables. The first element is to ensure the project's deliverables will actually meet the requirements of the project. Failure to do so means an unsuccessful project. Take the time to ask the right people the right questions. After all, they expect your deliverables to work. The next step in building success is to map the expectations of the key stakeholders. They really understand what they expect from the project. Accurately mapping expectations requires skillful listening and the ability to decipher what's meant, not just what's said. Don't be afraid to enlist senior management to ask questions on your behalf. As you begin to understand your stakeholders' expectations, they will fall into two groups. They are realistic and unrealistic. Realistic expectations still need managing. Make sure you can fulfill them, then make sure the stakeholder knows you are meeting them. Your communication plan must present the right information to the right stakeholder in the right manner. The next is the unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations are more difficult to manage. They are unlikely to be met. And when you fail to achieve the impossible, the project will be deemed a failure. Fortunately, expectations are not fixed, but exist in a person's mind and can be influenced or changed. The key to shifting stakeholders' expectations is to provide new and better information. Developing a communication strategy that brings the right information to the stakeholders' attention in a believable fashion is a subtle art. This is particularly tricky when advising upward with the goal of changing senior managers' expectations.
Before I discuss my discussion, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Monica G. Olarte, and my report is all about project proposal. Project proposal means creating communication among project stakeholders to achieve consensus. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung pagpaplano mo sa iyong proyekto para ma-meet o ma-achieve mo yung goal mo. Tsaka, dito rin mapapakita kung ano yung communication mo sa stakeholders o yung tinatawag na supplier. So, may project proposal content. Ano-ano ito? Ito ay scope definition, project objectives and benefits, project deliverables, acceptance criteria for project, assumptions, constraints, role definition and key staff, high-level schedule, budget, acceptance. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung lahat ng project proposal content na dapat natin sundin. So, first is yung scope definition. Ano nga ba yung scope definition? Ang scope definition, ito yung pinakasakop o yung tinatawag natin na kaya lang gawin ng ating proyekto sa pagpaplano. So, next, project objectives and benefits. So, una, yung project objectives. Ito yung magiging goal sa pagpaplano natin. Kung ano yung kailangan nating ma-meet o yung ma-achieve. Tapos next, yung benefits. Sino ba yung magbe-benefit kung consumer ba o yung supplier o yung tinatawag natin na company? Sila ba yung mag-benefit ng gagawing project o yung consumer? Next is yung project deliverables. Project deliverables usually provided to the project sponsor at the end of the project. It can also be with or within the business. Pwede siyang maging internal or external. Project deliverables, process improvements ng new or improved products or services. For example, hardware and software. Next is yung acceptance criteria for project. Ito naman yung mga factors or basis para mapaganda yung maging results or outcome ng pagpaplano sa project. Next is yung assumptions. Assumption means expectation. Hindi naman lahat ng project ay magiging negative yung results or pwede din naman siyang maging positive. Kaya kailangan yung expectation mo nandun sa dalawang pagpipilian na yun. It's either negative or yung positive. May tinatawag din na constraint. Ito naman yung limitation. Kung meron tayong scope, meron din naman tayong constraint o yung limitation. Ito naman kung hanggang saan lang, limit lang, kung hanggang saan lang yung kayang gawin ng project mo. Next is yung role definition and key staff. So ito naman yung mga staff na kung saan sino-sino ba yung mga tao na gagawa doon sa project. Kailangan nakalagay din doon. Next is yung high-level schedule or budget. Ito naman yung tinatawag na sasagawa ng schedule sa paggawa ng plano at syempre yung gagamitin na budget o yung tinatawag na financial. Next is yung acceptance. So, kailangan alam natin, sarili natin, na pag nagpaplano tayo, alam natin kung ito ba ay positive or negative. Kailangan alam natin kung ano yung outcome natin. So, ayun lang. Thank you.
Hi, this is Gerald Aquino reporting the benefits of the project proposal. There are 10 benefits of the project proposal. First is the trade-offs between objective and scope can be negotiated. From the word itself, trade-off, there are several things that the objective and scope can be trade-off, and because of the project proposal, it can be negotiated. Then the second one is the level of involvement of the key stakeholder can be negotiated. In the previous chapter, you can know about what is the meaning of the key stakeholder. Pero dito sa level of involvement, there are 3 levels. And because of the project proposal, you're gonna know what is the benefit can be negotiated in the key stakeholder. Next is the availability of key personnel can be negotiated. The key personnel, ito yung mga boss or executive ng isang company na kailangan maayos yung kanilang mga availability kung kailan ba magaganap yung mga meeting about the project proposal. The next is the risk inherent in the schedule can be reviewed. Merong mga risk sa mga project proposal. Yun ang mga kailangan na ma-review before ito maganap. At dahil sa project proposal, pwede itong ma-review na kahit anong risk na makaharap ng isang project. And next is the relationship between risk management and contingency management can be discussed. Risk management, ito yung pagmamanage ng bawat risk na pwedeng ma-encounter ng isang project proposal. Then the contingency management, ito yung pagpapatuloy. For example, yung magiging project proposal ay magkaroon ng problem. Ang contingency management, ito yung magsusupport sa kanya para ma-continue kung ano man yung mga problemang naharap ng isang project. Then next is acceptance criteria for the project can be agreed to by the stakeholder. Yun. May mga criteria bago mag-agree ang isang project proposal. For example, yung mga bagay na kailangan, for example, ng money, ng budget, ng mga tao, isang project. Dapat, bago ma-implement ito o pagkasunduan ng mga key stakeholder, dapat ito muna yung mapag-usapan. Then next is establish a basic project plan. Basic project plan, ito yung mga kailangan ng isang project na malaman. Before ma-implement or ma-agree isang project, dapat ma-establish muna ang basic project plan. Then next is confirm how the project links to the business. Dito naman sa benefits na ito, makikita mo kung paano malilink ng isang project sa isang business. For example, magpa-project ka ng isang product. Then sa product na ito, paano malilink siya sa business upang makatulong ito sa isang project. Then next is identify management responsibilities. Sa benefits na identify the management responsibilities, makikita kung ano yung mga responsibilidad ng isang management, isang company, kapag ginagawa na yung project. For example, kung ano mang mangyari sa project, maging failed man to or maging success, ito'y responsibilidad ng isang management. Then, last is the make strategic procurement decision, make, buy, or identify qualified vendors. Ang benefit na itong project proposal na ito ay makikita mo kung sino yung mga future buyer or seller or mga vendors ng gagawing project na ito. For example, maglalabas ng isang product, makikita mo kung sino magbe-benefit ng mga product nito. Kaya ginawa ito ng mga business. Then yun nga po ang mga benefits of the project proposal. Thank you.
My report is all about Project Charter. Project Charter is a formally recognized the existence of the project and also it describes the product to be delivered and addresses to the business need. So, Project Charter should be smart, should be specific, measurable, achievable, um, realistic, and time specific. So when we say specific, it should be exactly presented or stated clearly. Measurable, it should be distinguish the importance. Your project should be achievable or proving your project is true or possible to do. So when we say realistic, it should be presenting what is real. So, and the last, time specific. When we say time specific, it should be finished on time. Uh, to develop the project charter should be project statement of work, business case, and or contract. So it described that uh, it described the to prevent the further breakdown of customer satisfaction to improve the satisfaction of your customer. So uh, number two is enterprise environmental factors. So it described the internal and the external uh, happening on your on your business. So it performed the performing organization potentially impact the project. So and the last organizational process assets. So when we say organizational process assets, it should be uh, process related on the assets of the organizational to become your business succeed. That's all.